incoming Republican Tea Party favorite, incoming Democrat from Los Angeles, a safe district. They were trying to be nice to each other, but it's pretty clear, Eric, starting with the health care debate, when the House Republicans vote next week to repeal and probably pass it, that is going to fracture whatever spirit of goodwill there was from, at least from the lame duck session. No?
Oh, very much so. It's kind of rich to hear the Democrats talk about we need to get onto the jobs business when on November 2nd, all the people crying, saying, oh, we got our message wrong. We should have talked about jobs. Let's go back and talk about Don't Ask, Don't Tell and the DREAM Act. You know, they're going to be able to do more than one thing at the same time. And repealing health care, they know they're not going to get it through the White House. But this is all about building momentum headed into 2012. Yes, it's political, but yes, they have to do it to keep in the good graces of the Tea Party movement.
And they do repealing health care, as Eric says, to keep in the good graces of the Tea Party movement, John Avlon. Then they come in with a package of spending cuts that the Democrats will fight. Then we have the budget fight. Do you have any hope that the relatively bipartisan spirit of the last couple of weeks of December will carry over, or is it gone?
I do. I do have hope because the American people reacted so overwhelmingly positively towards it. We actually got a lot done. We got tax cuts extended. We got legislation passed. That's what the American people, I believe, want to see. And they do also want to see controlling of the deficit, the debt. The one thing that, you know, check the plate of the base box on health care, right? It's going to happen. But the one thing you saw both congressmen agree on is the need to reduce spending in waste, fraud, and abuse. Well, that's kind of a no-brainer, folks. That's not going to put a dent in the deficit, let alone the debt. So you got to move that ball a little bit further. That's where the real common ground, the really serious conversation has got to occur.
You know, John, I think John Avlon's theme song is Frankie Beverly and Mays is "We Are One." It's like, oh, so wonderful and nice. John, that's nice and wonderful, and it works here. But come January 5th, it ain't happening. But it's very interesting. When you listen to Congressman-elect West, he talked about cuts. He said Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. Did not mention defense. And you cannot talk about the need to deal with our deficit if you don't deal with defense as well as Medicaid and Social Security. Amen. But also, Congressman-elect Bass, you have to deal with the reality there are going to have to be cuts on the Democratic side. Part of the problem is, until we're forced to make the changes, Republicans and Democrats don't really want to touch the hard stuff.
You're going to see the House Democrats laying back now and saying, we'll see what the Senate does. The House Democrats feel, the new ones and the ones that they did a lot of stuff last session, the Senate wouldn't follow up. We're going to see that.